Oh, that's all it took. But she's got the inside. That was dirty. Hello everyone. I now have all of the current Arrma Groms, including the new BLX versions. So in this video, we're going to take them into our barn where we have a rallycross style track and an oval for some head-to-head racing. I started out with some individual lap times to see which one was the fastest, and the Brush Typhon was the slowest with an 8.79. I did drive this one first, and I made some slight changes to the track, so I probably would have been able to lower that lap time a little more, but I only gave myself a couple tries to put a good one down. It is all stock, and it does handle pretty well on this track. Next fastest was my upgraded Mojave with an 8.63. This is brushless and it does have rally tires on it that are pretty worn out, so it tends to slide around the corners more than the other vehicles. It's a lot of fun to drive, but it typically is not the fastest. There's also a roof leak in the barn, so there was a wet spot on the track which slowed it down a little more. The Granite surprised me a little bit with an 8.46. It is upgraded to brushless as well, and the short wheelbase tends to be less stable, but it must have helped in the tight corners here. I also drove this one last, so I was more used to the track. I was still surprised that it was able to turn a lap time right in the middle of all the other vehicles. Next was the stock BLX Mojave with an 8.21. This is my favorite looking vehicle and also my newest, so I don't have a lot of time with it yet, but it proved to be easy and fun to drive. I did turn all the brushless vehicles down to 50% for this track, and that ended up being about perfect speed. Not surprisingly, the BLX Typhon was the fastest with an 8.08. This is the most stable vehicle with the lowest center of gravity, which really helps handling on the track. The low end power is also quicker than the brush version, which helped it pivot around the corners and led to the fastest time of them all. Well, it's always fun trying to get your best lap time on a track, but nothing beats racing, so let's jump into some head-to-head battles with Hannah. And we're off. For some 5-lappers, bumping already. I am driving the drift-tired Mojave since we were both faster with the true brushless version with those tires. I wanted the extra challenge, I guess. There is one lap. We're calling the takeoff, the start and finish line. Hopefully I can reel her back in, but she's driving well. Last lap, got to make something happen. I went in a little too deep there. Oh, a little bonk, and oh my gosh.
I won though.
That was very close at the end there, at least. Round 2, I keep getting a start on her. I expect her to go as soon as she said boop, but she kind of delays it and lets me take off. There is 1 lap down. See what she can do with it. Might need it. Oh, that's all it takes right there. A little wide, little slide, and she is right on by. Oh, and I am upside down. And she is pulling away a little bit, but coming up 3 laps down, she makes a little mistake there. Allows me to close up. We both make a mistake, and I go over that, so just tighten it back up there. But I'm going to take the inside on her and get the pass back. Coming into the last lap. Oh, back and forth battle there. Last corner, little bump and run. I guess I'm gonna take that just so we can go to 3 rounds here. That time I waited for her to go so we could take off at about the same time, and it worked out. But we are getting sloppy off the start. At least we're going back and forth a bit for this final round of 3 for the Mojaves. There is 2 laps down, but oh, I blew that there. It's those drift tires, I tell you, they keep sliding out on me. Sometimes they're sweet if you get the drift just right, but they definitely don't hook up as well as the stockers on this slippery terrain. There's a bit of moisture there too, so that doesn't help. I think we're coming up on the final lap here, and she's pulling away, but we're both blowing it. My steering trim is off, so I'll definitely blame it on that. Not my poor driving, but last lap dash here, she's gonna take it. I keep sliding out on that one. Time for the Typhons. I am driving the brushed one, Hannah in the brushless. I did notice my short course tires were very wet, so typically when it's dry it hooks up a little better. She makes a mistake. That's gonna allow me to make a mistake as well, and we're slow-mo racing here, going back to back. These open wheel cars definitely tend to get caught up with each other. Short course definitely races better when it's this tight and you gotta bump back and forth a little bit. 3 down. Keeping it close though, keeping it interesting. We are trading mistakes, going wide and squirrely. Last lap here, last corner. Go super tight so she doesn't have a chance. Okay, since I won that one, I swapped out for the Granite with no warm-up lap, so we'll see if I can figure it out quick enough to at least put a pass on her. Last lap, not much time left, one corner. Would have had to get dirty, but oh, at least we finished close. Nice even start. We are back to the Typhons for the final battle on this track. Let's see if I can make a pass or see if she keeps it smooth and steady on the inside. I tried to go a little too inside there. Caught the wood. Final lap. Oh, I tried to make something happen. It didn't work. Too slippery. All right, how's it feel to win the first battle?
I would say pretty good for the most part, but I feel like it was like you were saying, the slipperiness, it could have been a lot closer.
Yeah, we've had some better battles, but it was still fun. And now we're going to go to the oval, which so far, when we have tried this before, you've been really good at. She likes to delay her starts and give me the whole shot, but I went wide, and she's back in the lead. Not gonna have a lot of time to change that, but she goes wide, and oh, I went for it. See if I can make something. Not quite. She'll take that one. Okay, finally got a start on her, but she's got the inside, and she runs me wide. That's all it takes. I don't know why. She's just so good at this oval thing, and I can't quite figure it out. You'd think it'd be easy. Oh, that was close. Okay, we're going to do another one for fun. She got the best 2 out of 3 already, but maybe I can make something happen here. Figure out how she's going so fast. Got on her inside. That might help. I'll at least take one win. My tires are still a little wet, so dry them off here. Okay, just to throw her off a little bit, we're going to do some right-handed corners. And we're off. She's smashing me already. Not waiting around. Maybe if I just keep it inside and slow, that might do it. Oh, she's finding a way around though. Even though she's got to push me. Oh man. Last lap. Oh, she stalls a bit and that is, oh, come on. That was dirty, but we'll let you have it. Anything goes in that last turn, huh? One of these times I'm gonna figure out how to stay ahead of her. But she throws me off my game when she spins me out like that. It's hard to regain your composure. Okay, we are doing another one just for fun once again, since she already has the best 2 out of 3. But I really want to at least get one on her. Man, she's just stalking me and forcing me wide, scaring me into going wide and letting her have it. Wow, she cannot be denied. Good driving. It's clean that time too.
Thank you.
Well, she pretty much smoked me, but in my defense, I do typically drive a little better when I'm not trying to talk, and I do like letting her get out front early so I have the opportunity to put a good pass on her, but 5 laps on short tracks like that does not leave a lot of time when she is driving that well. I would much rather lose a good battle than win with no passing, so those races were a blast, and I hope you guys enjoyed them. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.